pick. Um, last I already mentioned on my last one, I got Harry Kane was my highest rated player. That was really bad. I mean, you expect to get a team of the season, a team of the year, you know, and getting an 89 gold card isn't really what you want. Um, Hopefully this time it'll be better. I did the 89 plus pack again. The second one. I didn't really feel like uploading because I got something really bad. I got Riyad Mahrez. I mean, I know that's not bad, right? But again, he's not gonna fit in my team. He's only gonna be fodder, really, right? I'm gonna just put him right back into another SBC, and that's not what you want from one of those 89 pluses, right? I'm glad it wasn't a tall because I already have a tall, so that would have been like a duplicate. I would have had to discard him. So I'm glad I didn't get him. But yeah, the other player was Harry Kane, right? Luckily, I used Kane for the SBC, so I was just able to put him back in my club. But yeah, I don't know. The first one was the first 89 plus, like I mentioned. I got the team of the year De Jong, and I got team of the season Ramos. So that was extremely good. I was expecting another massive W, but I guess we couldn't get that. You know, I have to see if I have enough players for this because I'm pretty sure most of my club is empty at this point. Oh look, Ansu Fati had the upgrade since Barcelona beat Napoli. They move to the next round. Honestly, this is a pretty good looking card, right? I mean, it lacks the 5-star weak foot or the 5-star skill moves, but because of the outside foot shot, the 4-star weak foot shouldn't really feel like a problem at all. Um, it's always nicer to see the 5-star weak foot, but I mean, I don't think he's better than the team of the season Messi, right? But it's a good card, it's a good card that could go into a lot of people's teams. So, if you got that, then this is really good for you that they made it through, got that upgrade, you know. So yeah, we're gonna try and see if we even have enough players to do this. Because honestly, I don't really have many 83s, 84s. I don't have any 84s actually. Like, I mean, you can see. Um, yeah, mostly 82s. Hopefully that 88 and that 89 will keep their rating up. I know it's only an 84 rated team, so I'm not really tripping about it that much. But yeah, you never know. This game sometimes the ratings for these SBCs are just a little fucked up. Luckily, you only need 50 chemistry, so that's also good. Oh, well, we did it. Can we? Can we go a little lower on some of them? I don't think we're gonna be able to, but we can try. Okay. All right. I think this is really as low as we can go because I don't really have any. Like 88 is my lowest rated player, and then it goes all the way down to an 83, right? I don't have 87s, 86s, 85s, or 84s. So I don't really want to spend coins on this, and all of these cards are untradeable anyway, right? So might as well just go for it. So all right, well, I'm praying we get some team of the season or some team of the year. So I don't want any of the men of the matches. Those cards are trash. Those cards are not good. They're basically useless, right? And I pray we don't get all goals that we did last time, because that would be pretty bad. If we get all golds, I'm probably not doing another 86 plus if they release another one. I'm still gonna do the 89 pluses. Those have a high chance of being good. I know some people get nothing, but I've also seen a lot of people get Team of the Years and Team of the Seasons in the same pack, like I did on my first one, right? So I don't know. I just let's pray we get something good in this because let me tell you, these are not that fantastic. So you know what? I mean, I'm not gonna use any of these players in my team, but I can't really complain. You know, Team of the Year, Allison. You know, it's still a really high rated card. You know, I've seen a lot of people get him, so I'm obviously gonna go for him. You know, but yeah, I mean, I still think Ter Stegen is a better card, right? Yeah, I have the 92 Ter Stegen in my team,
Badass decent still a toady.
and yeah, I mean, it is a Team of the Year, right? It's a Team of the Year. It's still gonna be good, but I mean, you know, it's 97 rated card. What can I say? I'm probably gonna use him in an
What
SBC,
else you
right?
gonna do this stream?
Well, I'm probably gonna try to do some more SBCs. To be honest, I don't really. I mean, I'm gonna do this one real quick. You know, I wasn't really expecting to do like a lot right now. You know, I'm probably just gonna. The reason why I'm doing this really streams is because I don't really have a Gato yet. I don't have really any capture card, so I can't upload videos from my PS4 with my face cam on them directly to YouTube, right? So the only way for the videos to have my face in them,
How is your team looking like?
um, so yeah, the only way I can have them with my face in them, right, is if I stream them first and then they stay on YouTube, right? Um, but yeah, so this is what my team looks like right now. I uh, I personally think it's a pretty good team, right? I'm not really looking to upgrade any of the positions. I'm thinking maybe someone better than Maradona, you know. But I mean, there's not many cards that are better, right? I have, as you see, I have a lot of subs. You know, I kind of regret doing a lot of these SBCs. I'm not complaining, right? I don't want to be ungrateful. You know, Ramos is a first. You know, is a first owner, right? I packed them untradeable. You know that they're staying at pucked untradeable.
Holy bro, I have that Messi and red as well. Do you play FUT champs?
Yeah, I play foot champs, right? I don't play every weekend, to be honest, right? I don't play every weekend. I stopped for like 3 months because I started thinking the game was pretty shit. I'm not gonna lie, right? The gameplay was just really terrible. I wasn't really enjoying the game, but uh, but yeah, I kind of came back when Team of the Season started. It wasn't even when Team of the Season started, right? It was when the Ultimate Team of the Season came out. That's when I really came back to the game after like being gone since February, right? It was a good amount of time that I was gone. So my first weekend, I actually only got silver one. I didn't even play all the games, and I actually got Messi in a silver one, right? And I know people don't believe this, but I honestly do believe that the best rewards are in silver one. I've always seen, I think it's a known fact by now that the best rewards are in silver one, right? It's like I know you only get one pig, right? It's a risk, but I've never gotten anything really good from Gold 3 or Gold 2 or even Gold 1, right? I haven't made it to a lead. I've made it to Gold 1 multiple times with a friend, right? We split the games. We both play because we both work, so we don't have that much time. But we make it to Gold 1. And I've never gotten anything good out of Gold 1, right? Silver 1, the one time I made it to Silver 1, and we got Messi, right? And I've seen a lot of people
Yeah
who are
man,
also
my
getting.
cousin got red Neymar in silver 1 and I got my Messi in silver 1, haha, you're right.
Yeah, see, that's exactly what I'm talking about, right? Silver one, you know, you're cussing out red Neymar, right? And you got red Messi. Silver one is, I don't know, it gives out more, right? It gives out. The only problem is, do you really want to take stop at silver one when you still have so many games to play, right? You can get more picks, right? If you gold, obviously. Um, but yeah, I don't know. This is what my team looks like right now, right? I think it's really good. I also got, I got it on stream too. I got him on stream. You know, he's obviously one of the best cards in the game as well. I can't complain, right? And my team's really good. But I don't know. The only player I would really want to get, Touch Neymar would be nice. Totti Ronaldo would be nice. Totti Mbappe would be nice. Um, and if I'm talking about icons, I wouldn't really want Pele. Like, I know he's good, but I'd rather get a Cruyff, right? Like a Cruyff or a R9, Eusebio, right? One of those, right? Ribery is fantastic. You know, this Dembele card is it's unbelievable. It's one of the best cards I've used all year, right? And almost like in every FIFA, right? It's just he's so good, right? The five star. He's only 5'10", so he doesn't feel clumsy at all. He's a little weak, but I mean, it's not really a review on this player, you know. But I mean, he's fantastic. You know, he's really good. Messi, honestly, he's really good, but you have to play him on a central role, right? You have to play him on a central role. He's not that great at the right wing or the right mid, right? You have to play him at the cam or the striker, right? He has, you know, the outside foot shot and finesse shot. He's most likely going to finish all of his chances. He has 99 stats of shooting with a hawk almost, except for the penalties. Not really a problem, right? 90 penalties is more than enough. Um, but yeah, Semedo's fantastic. Mendy's fantastic. Ramos is fantastic. You know, De Jong is really good. Maradona is better than I thought. You know, with the three-star weak foot, I thought, and he doesn't have outside foot shot. I thought he was gonna be worse. He's really good. He's a really good card. And I mean, Ter Stegen's the best goalie in the game. You know, he's the best goalie in the game. I want to get his team of the season. Right, it's the only upgrade for the goalie I would look for. Right, any other goalie, it's not good enough. Right, Alisson's not better than Ter Stegen. Even if he has a higher rating, his thoughts and his team of the year, he's not a better goalie. Right. Also,
Out of my
Richarlison.
8-6 pick I got Tots Verona. Should I start him over my prime Rio Ferdinand?
To be honest, you have a prime Rio Ferdinand, then Paz Varane is definitely a better choice. Definitely a better choice. I have prime Rio Ferdinand in my club. He's not even in my reserves, right? Now, I know he's more expensive. I know a lot of people like him more than Desai, but the thing is, Desai, in my opinion, right, personally, he has the high defensive work rate, right? Ferdinand doesn't. Ferdinand has medium, right? That makes it so that you have to be controlling him more in order for him to defend, like, you know, better. Desai, with a high defensive work rate, he's just naturally going to want to stay behind. He's naturally going to be in a better defensive position than Ferdinand is, right? So that's why I think that between the two, right, there's such similar cards, right? There's such similar. Desai feels a little better on the ball too because he's small. I mean, he's not smaller, but he's like he doesn't feel as stocky, even though he has a higher physicality than Prime Ferdinand. Now, Prime Michael Moments is completely different, right? Ferdinand Prime Michael Moments is a completely different card. But I still believe that if you have a Todd Varane, in my opinion, is one of the best center backs in the game. Right? He's up there with um, team of the season or team of the year Van Dijk, team of the season Ramos, and team of the season Varane are probably the top three. And then I would say team of the season Diego Carlos is fantastic. This flashback at Darren Militao is fantastic. And when you look at icons, the only two better ones are Prime Moments, Ferdinand, or maybe Prime Moments Maldini. I know the Prime Maldini is not that fantastic. The Prime Moments is a lot better. Um, but I still would prefer, you know, if you have Varane and Ramos, that's fantastic, right? Varane's probably the one upgrade I would want over my Del Militao. He's fantastic, don't get me wrong, but Todd Varane is unbelievable, right? He's so fast without even needing any chemistry style that gives him pace, right? So he's definitely better, I think, than Prime Ferdinand. And for example, another example would be when it comes to body types, right? De Jong, right, and Pogba, right? Pogba, he's a really big player, right? I had him on the midfield before De Jong, right? And De Jong is just he feels so much better on the ball, right? Everyone knows at this point, this FIFA is all about how the players feel on the ball, right? Smaller players feel better, you know, agile players feel better on the ball, right? You don't want to have these clumsy tall players on the
I
ball.
am stuck. I got Biragulno out of my prime icon pack and also got Daglish out of another. Who do I start?
If you're gonna have to choose between Del Piero and Dalglish, right? Dalglish is 100% a better player to have on your like, start on your team over Del Piero. I had a base Del Piero for half the year, more than half the year, right? I got him in my first base icon pack. That's what I got. I got Del Piero, base Del Piero. For those who don't know, base Del Piero is actually better than his mid version and better than his prime version. The only version of Del Piero that's better is his prime micro moments, right? His base version is way better than his mid and his prime, right? I used it for so long, but Doug Leash feels different, right?
Sorry, I meant Biragulno, the Spanish ST, not Del Piero. Sorry for the spelling mistake.
Oh, then I would still I would still choose Dog Leash, right? Because Dog Leash feels different. I don't know how to explain it, but Dog Leash feels like a different player in the game, right? He just every time I've come up against him, he's always scored on me. Every time I've used him in a draft, he's always scored for me, right? He's one of those players that, yeah, sure, if you think back, like, oh my God, there's so many better players than Dog Leash, but in game he's so good. The 5-star weak foot makes him so good in game, right? He's one of those players that if I packed him, right, if I packed his prime micro moments, I would definitely put him in instead of Maradona. Again, Maradona is fantastic. Don't get me wrong, right? He's really small. His dribbling is insane. Passing's really good. Shooting's really good too, right? But I feel like without the outside foot shot, that 3-star weak foot really, really makes me feel like you can only shoot with your left foot. Yes, I have scored with this right foot, but I've missed more chances than I have scored when it's come to shooting with this right foot, right? He's just he's not good enough, and I feel like that's why a lot of pro players complain about him, right? Um, I mean, I still have him on my team with Maradona. I'm a huge Argentina fan, right? Maradona is an Argentinian legend, right? He's arguably one of the best players in history, right? I don't think he is, but people will
How did
argue
you
he
get
is.
that Maradona?
Uh,
Icon swaps maybe I can't remember if he was in it or not.
well, no. So Maradona, his mid version wasn't icon swaps, right? His mid version wasn't the icon swaps, and he was really high up. I think he was 19 tokens that it required, and everyone said not to go for him, right? Because his stamina was very low. His mid version is actually probably worse than his base version. Um, and 19 tokens is a lot of tokens, right? You only get 23. It's a lot of tokens. And at that point of the game, you didn't want to mid Maradona, right? I got him actually out of the Prime Icon or Moments pack, right? It was the first one I opened. Actually, no, the second one. The first one I got Prime Kaká, right? Um, I was kind of disappointing. You see Brazilian Cam. It could be if it's a Prime, it could be Pele, right? It could be um, actually, it could only be Pele if it's just a Prime, right? But the Prime Icon Moments, it could be Kaká, it could be in um, Ronaldinho, right? And I don't know. I saw the base, and it was really between Kaká, Socrates too. Sorry, Socrates as well, right? But Socrates is trash in this year. He's really bad. He's too tall, right? He doesn't work this game. And my second one, I packed Maradona, right? Sure, it could have been the Prime Micro Moments. I would have been really cool, but I don't complain. I'm not complaining. The difference between his moments, I for a lot of other icons, there's a huge difference. But for Maradona specifically, there's not much of a difference between his moments and his regular prime, because he's already such a high-rated card in 97, right? That the stat boost that he gets from his prime to his moments is not that big, is not that different, right? There's not much of a difference, and he doesn't get an extra weak foot upgrade. He doesn't get any traits that his prime doesn't have, right? So his stamina goes up by like two. So I don't know. I wasn't really disappointed. The other option was Riquelme, and we all know he's really bad this year, right in this game. I mean it's his first year obviously, but he's bad in the game. He was fantastic in real life, fantastic player in real life. But in the game, he's just absolutely terrible. He's way too tall. He's slow. He's weak too, right? If he was slow but he was really strong, at least that's something. But he's weak, he's slow, and he's tall, right? Even with the faster weak foot, I mean skill moves, he doesn't feel like agile. He doesn't feel like a good player in game. So I was extremely happy with Maradona. You know, um, but yeah, so that's how I got Maradona basically. But I would still look to upgrade him probably. You guys saw I have Richarlison, but I feel like Dembele with the 5-star, he's insane. Dembele is insane, right? The only other player I would really want that's like Dembele would be Neymar, right? It's basically better, right? Or Cruyff is fantastic too, right? Those players that feel agile on the ball, 5-star, 5 stars, those are insane. Right, those are insane. Like a foot birthday Mbappe, right? We all know his foot birthday is better than his team of the season and his team of the year, right? Because he has the 5-star, 5-star. He's fantastic, right? But yeah, I mean that's basically all the upgrades I can do to my team right now, right? Again, maybe a Varane or a Van Dijk would be fantastic too, or a team of the season Ter Stegen, but he's not even in packs. So the only way I could get him is to buy him, and he's still a little pricey, right? I've used most of my coins for SBCs. I'm actually kind of low on coins, right? Last weekend I barely played FUT Champs. The moment I started way too late. I was busy with schoolwork, actual work. By the time I started, I could only play 13 games, and I went 10-3. Right, the last guy was beating him 4-1, and he didn't quit, and I didn't make the deadline before 12 to play my last game
Will.
to get the silver one. So let me see this. I don't think I'm probably not gonna have any players from these clubs to be honest. Oh, what am I doing? Ukraine. Oh, actually, oh that's cool, fantastic. All right, welcome to the stream. If you just joined,
Have you pre-ordered FIFA 21?
actually I have not pre-ordered FIFA 21 yet because I was waiting for them to come out with all these things. Right, you saw that in the recent days, in the past days, they came out with all the new features. Right, the new icons came out yesterday. Right, I'm extremely happy. They're gonna be having Xavi, right? Xavi's gonna be fantastic. I mean, I don't think he would be good in game this year, but we don't know how the next year's gonna work. So potentially the passing and the dribbling is as good as they say it's gonna be with those specific runs and the specific the new passing they're adding to the game. He could potentially be a really really good card, right? I'm guarantee you his prime icon card is most likely gonna have 98 or 99 passing, right? And and his And then who else? Who was it really at? Oh, Torres, right? Fernando Torres is gonna be an amazing striker next year, right? At least that's what I think he's gonna be. I think he should be amazing. Right? I don't see any reason why he shouldn't be a good card, right? He's fast, right? He was decently strong, right? And he's deadly. When in the box, he was a deadly finisher, right? Yes, I'm a Barca fan, and I should hate him for what he knocked us out of the Champions League. Um, with Chelsea, but I mean you can't hate on greatness, right? He was a great player. He was a great player, and I have to give him that, right? It's like it's like hating Ronaldo just because you like Barcelona, right? Sure, I like Messi better. I think Messi's better, but I still think Ronaldo's a great player, right? I mean, if you think Ronaldo's bad, you're delusional. You obviously don't watch football, right? You're not watching. You really not. You don't know anything really. You don't know anything about the sport if you think Ronaldo's bad, right? Again, I think Messi's better. That's you know my personal opinion. But you can't call a good player bad just because you like someone else better. That's just that's you being delusional. You being stupid. You know.
Who do you
Yeah.
think the best player of all time is?
Best player of all time. Um, best player of all time. In my opinion, personally, I mean, I'm only 20, right? So I've only seen videos on YouTube for other players like Pele, Maradona. Um, obviously I watched Ronaldinho, I watched Zidane, right? Those players were all great. I've only seen videos of Cruyff also too. Obviously, Cruyff was a long, long time ago, so it's impossible for me to have watched them live. But I personally think that Messi's the best, right? And the reason is because I feel like he's Ronaldo, like going back, right? Both R9 and Cristiano Ronaldo, right? Great goal scorers, right? It, Ronaldo scores like every game, right? He's so athletic. He can score with his head, left foot, right foot. He's amazing, right? But the way I see it is that Messi is a more complete player because first of all, he's a player with the most goal contributions in history, right? He reached 1,000 like a
I
couple
agree.
weeks
I
ago.
think Messi is the best player of all time.
Right? He reached 1,000 contributions, right? No other player has ever done that, right? People only look at goals, right? But it's not just about scoring goals, right? It's about helping the team, right? So Messi gets more assists and more goals, right? So when you combine both of them, that's what really matters, right? He has the most chances created year after year in the Liga, right? He has the most assists when he plays as a forward. Yeah, you can say he plays as a right wing. Sometimes he drops a little to the cam, but still, right? He's a forward by nature, right? So I don't know. The fact that he has the most assists and the most goals, that's incredible to me, right? And he's done that year after year after year. Yes, Ronaldo scores a lot of goals. I do think he used to help Real Madrid a good amount, but I just don't think that he's at that level, right? Messi's
Peak
just
Higuain was better than Ronaldo.
So can you repeat that? Can you say that one more time? I couldn't really hear what you say. What you said. But well, yeah, what I was saying is that you know, both both R9, Ronaldo, you save you, right? Like in FIFA, you save you so overpowered, right?
Higuain was better than CR7.
Okay,
No, you can't say that, man.
um, I mean, to be honest, that's probably a matter of opinion, right? I yes, I can, I can, see where you're coming from with that, but the thing is that it's different times, and CR7, what you have to give it to Ronaldo is the fact that he stayed at this top level for such a long time, right? So many years he's still at the top, right? Him and Messi, right? All these years, no one else has come even close to them, right? Like Lewandowski, right? Lewandowski's great. Lewandowski scores a lot of goals, but Messi and Ronaldo have been the top two players for so long, right? It's been so long. They're still at the very top, still scoring goals. Messi still getting assists. They're both still winning trophies, right? And that's amazing. Honestly, you have to look at that, right? That's not an easy thing to accomplish, really, right? That's a really hard thing to accomplish. And the fact that they're doing that when they're like Ronaldo's 35.
Higuain was good, fell off though. CR7 and Messi have continued their form all their life.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. That's exactly what I'm saying, right? Uh, Messi and Ronaldo have continued that form, right? Not only him, but a lot of other players fell off, right? A lot of other players were good for 3 years, 4 years, fell off, right? Messi and Ronaldo didn't fall off. They're still at the top. Yes, maybe both Ronaldo and Messi are slowing down. Obviously, they're getting older. They're getting older. That makes them slow down their game. But at the end of the day, they're both fantastic players. They're still the top two in my opinion, right? They're still so good, right? If I had to choose a third best player in the world, I would probably say De Bruyne, right? And after De Bruyne, I would say maybe Mbappe. Maybe he's still young. He still plays in the
Nagabe Helithicto.
um. That's a good one. Um. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. To end that conversation really is that Messi and Ronaldo, right now, in my opinion, are still the two best. They have been the two best in the last 10 years. I think Messi's the best in history. That's no argument for me, right? Yeah, Di Stefano won 5 Champions Leagues with Real Madrid a long time ago. Pele won the World Cup. Maradona also won the World Cup. And all of that. But okay, winning international trophies is nice. It doesn't mean you're the best player. That just means your team was the best, right? It just means the
Hey
team that
guys,
you
it's
played with.
Solomon and Maradona is the best drug lord.
All right, yeah, Maradona is the best drug lord, bruh. You already know that. You already know that. He literally started cocaine non-stop. So I'm gonna finish this real fast. I don't even think I probably have like no players, huh? But yeah, so yeah, Messi best in history.
Lozano over Pulisic, no cap.
All right, shut up, bruh. Yeah, I know you don't believe that. But nah, Pulisic is a much better player in my opinion. Right? Not to hate on Lozano for sure. Lozano,
Got to go, bro. Enjoyed chatting to you. See you soon.
see ya, bro. Have a good one. But yeah, Lozano's a good player, I guess.
I'm
He's
going to play soccer at 6 with Zach.
all right. Just text me. Just give me a call. Text me. I'll go with you guys if you're trying to go do something. I'll definitely go. But just send me a text or something. But yeah, I don't know. The thing is for me, right? If I had to choose the best Mexican player right now, it would not be Lozano, right? It just wouldn't be Lozano. I feel like there's let's starting with the midfield, right?
Get other people.
I will. Starting with the midfield, right? There's been so many like decent Mexican midfielders that have played in the La Liga, for example, right, or even the Portuguese league, right, that haven't really like seen a lot of, they've had like no light shining on them really, because they were, they weren't like flashy, right, or they weren't like youngsters that we consider like prospects for.
Wolves lost today, trash as fuck.
Yeah, Wolves did lose today, but I was rooting for them to be honest. You know, I have nothing against Sevilla, but I just wanted more good teams in the. I wanted more good teams in the Champions League next year. Sevilla already has a spot, right? Sevilla already has a spot in the Champions League for next year, and Wolves
Sevilla
doesn't.
played better.
Oh yeah, Sevilla played way better. Sevilla played way. I watched the whole thing. Sevilla dominated the game the whole time. There was not a single point in the game where Wolves had control of the game, right? Sevilla had a way better game. That's no argument from me. Like no argument from me there. It was embarrassing. It was honestly it was bad to watch, to be honest. Um, I expected more from Wolves, right? Every time Adama
Mexican
Traore,
goat missed a pen.
yeah, that is true. That is true. He did miss a penalty. I wouldn't say really missed. I mean, yeah, he missed it, but the goalie, it was a decent save, right? I mean, it's not at least he didn't sky it over, you know. At least he didn't sky it over or anything like that. In my opinion, he's still the best Mexican player. He's the best Mexican player, right? I feel like he's one of the most important players in Wolves. That's for sure, right? I mean,
Lopu the Jai Godly coach.
he is. He is. Honestly, I mean, he's doing good. Lopetegui's doing good right now somehow because he was asked for Real Madrid, right? He got sacked so fast, right? But he's doing really good right now. There's no question. Sevilla's playing. They're playing so well right now. Sevilla's playing so well right now. It's actually kind of scary to think about, right? We're gonna have to play him in the league next year. I don't know how good they're gonna be doing in the league next year, but they're gonna be in the Champions League too, right? So we're gonna have to see. I don't think they're contenders to win it or anything like that, but you never know. You never know, right? They can always show up with surprise. So I would watch out. I would watch out with I would
People
watch
said
out.
Varane is in the conversation for the best defender in the world. Psych.
Well, I don't know who these people are, but I don't know. If you still think that after his performance last game, then I don't know what to tell you, because he basically cost he cost Real Madrid the game. Like in my opinion, if we're gonna be
Cost has
honest,
won like everything. Quote unquote.
well, he has technically he has won everything, but I don't know. I think Varane cost Real Madrid the game. I don't think there's even an argument there, right? I think Varane had played a better game. If Ramos had been there, right? If Ramos had been there, they would have won. I think they would have won. Again, I think they're a great team. City's a great team, but at the end of the day, Real Madrid is Real Madrid, right? They probably have. Give me a second. All right, where were we? Oh yeah, City and Real Madrid. Well, yeah, City's a great team, and they've been playing really well, right? But you know, if Varane had been on a good day and Sergio Ramos had been playing, I mean, it would have been a completely different game. Well, I mean, again, don't get me wrong. Gabriel Jesus had a really good game, right? Really good game. But it was mostly mistakes that Real Madrid made. Because other than those mistakes, right? I didn't see City like really
Ramos
having
is
a.
the big difference maker.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Ramos is different. Ramos is different. He's like I mean I'm a Barcelona fan. I don't he's done a lot of like he's fouled Messi a shit ton of times, right? He's scored on us a good amount of times too. But at the end of the day, you have to give it to him, right? He's fantastic. He's a fantastic center back, right? He's one of the best defenders in the world still, in my
It's
opinion,
like
right?
Liverpool with Van Dijk.
Um, yeah, I mean, Liverpool without Van Dijk, their defense automatically loses a lot of power, right? Now, I do think that in Liverpool, you know, um, Robertson and Alexander Arnold are just way too good, right? They're awesome. They're probably the best left back and right back in the world. Alexander Arnold is he's insane, right? He's insane. I've never seen anyone better than Alexander Arnold. Like not ever, but like right now, right? There's no one better than Alexander Arnold when it comes to playing right back, right? Robertson, maybe you could argue there's some other people, but I still think he's the best left back, right? Their combination they have, there's so many games in which they score because they cross into each other, right? They switch the field. It's like a Robertson assist and then Alexander Arnold goal, or like an Alexander Arnold goal and then I'm sorry, assist and then Robertson goal, right? So it's like where else do you see that, right? You don't really see that a lot with left backs and right backs. And I mean, Alisson's a really good goalie, but again, I think that because the defense is so good, he looks better than what he actually is. Right? And that's my opinion. I feel like people give him way too much credit when he's honestly not as good as people make him out to be because of the fact that his defenders are so great, right? His defenders are so great that he doesn't really have to risk much, right? He doesn't have to take risks like rushing out of the box. He doesn't really get many saves in games or anything like that either, right? So, but yeah, I mean, that's my opinion. Anyone's welcome to have their own opinion and say something different. But but yeah, I mean that's
Soccer
mostly.
podcast.
We need to do one. We need to do one. We need to do a soccer podcast for sure. I mean, I kind of have a hard time focusing on FIFA, and these SBCs are annoying as balls. I think everyone knows that by now. Yeah, they're fun too. The rewards are fun, but actually doing the SBC sometimes it gets a little annoying, right? But yeah, a soccer podcast we could have more time to just talk instead of having to focus, on something like this. But but yeah, it's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. You should definitely do one.
Do predictions and like top 1-0 and hella stuff.
Honestly, that's a fantastic idea, right? And then the problem is how can we get it out to so many people, right? I mean, yeah, sure, we can do YouTube
This is
and stuff,
still
but
the god by the way.
yeah, I know it's still the God. I know it's still the God. And no one else would be saying all of this stuff. I'm pretty sure. No, like random person will be telling me to do a podcast. So fantastic. It's nothing. It's nothing like always. Wasted all that time trying to do this and there's nothing. What do you? I don't even know what to expect of this game, right? I'm gonna probably stream my rewards tomorrow, right? Tomorrow night, or maybe Thursday. It's a little late. Tomorrow night when the
Yo,
rewards come
did
out.
you know about the new simp icon?
The new simp icon. Oh, who's that? Okay, well, why you answer my question? I was saying I'm probably gonna stream the rewards on Thursday. Tomorrow, if there's an SBC tomorrow, I'll upload a video on it too. But there's not really much to do in this game right now, right? Packs are dead, right? You have all again. I've said this before multiple times. You have all these cards in packs. Yeah, you get nothing in
Are
packs.
you asking me if I'm trying to come?
Well, I mean, if you want to come, sure, obviously, bro. If you want to come, we can stream it together. We can upload the video. That'd be pretty chill. You know, all I'm saying is the packs are garbage, right? I mean, again, look at this preseason. Wow, right? For birthdays in packs, team of the years in packs, team of the season in packs. Yeah, psych. Like, where are they? Where are they? I haven't packed a single one. Not one, right? Only okay, maybe special like 89 plus, right? You have a high chance of getting a talk to our team of the year, right? Or guaranteed team of the season packs. Obviously, you're gonna get a team of the season, but where else? Where else are they? Right? Where else are they? They're nowhere to be found. I've opened a good amount of 50K packs, right?
Let's open them on Thursday before Champions League.
Oh yeah, that works. That works. That's a good idea. Yeah, Thursday before Champions Leagues, we can open
Cause
it.
Tom, I'm playing ball.
What happened? Can you say that again? Well, but yeah, that's a good idea. Thursday before Champions League, that'd be a good time to
And
open it.
then Thursday I worker.
All right. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. There's not really much to do. Not really much to do right now, you know. This that's probably gonna be it. You know, like I mentioned earlier today.
Do a
Earlier.
draft.
Yeah, let's do a draft. Yeah, okay. With what? I'm not trying to spend 50K coins on a draft. You know. Actually, actually, it doesn't matter. To be honest, might as well just do one. I would just comment who you think I should pick. You know, I mean, when it's obvious, I'll
Who
just pick the
TF
obvious
cares
one.
anymore?
You know, when it's obvious, I'll just pick the obvious one. When if it's not obvious, I'll just you can help me out, help me choose. I'm gonna just go with 4-2-3-1 wide. See, this is trash, right? This is trash.
4-4-2 or 4-2-3-1 wide.
I'm gonna have to go with Aguero. I go just for the links. You know, he's a Prem player. He's a lot of good Prem players, and he's Argentinian too. I'm gonna go with Aguero. I don't really think this Saint Just. I'm gonna really be able to link him with anyone. Alright, so I'm gonna just go with Aguero.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna have to go with I don't know if Neymar's fantastic, obviously. Um, but should I go for the links or should I go for Neymar? Like which one should I? You know, I guess
Neymar.
Neymar. All right, I'm gonna go with Neymar. All right, I don't think it's. I'm gonna go for Felipe Anderson. That's an obvious choice, right? All right, I'm gonna go for Salvio. It's an obvious choice. No, I'm not gonna go for Pepe. I don't care if you like Arsenal, and that's an Arsenal player. I'm gonna go for Salvio, 100%. All right.
Pepe.
All right, so we had to get the trash ones out of the way, I guess. I'm gonna go for Hayden just because he could have um, English links to someone else. That other dude, no links, right? Other than Prem. Um, I have to go with Fabinho. I think it's a smart choice. Gets 2 links right there. It's a pretty obvious choice. Okay, I'm definitely going for Yero. I don't think that's also a question, right? Icon, he's probably the best center back out of the ones too. And we're gonna go for Tomori, right? It's also the obvious choice. And Lloris. I have to go for Robertson. Jordi Alba looks really nice after the upgrades. It looks like a really, really good card. But again, no links whatsoever with any of
Bayern
the
go.
players. And perfect. See, that's exactly what I was saying, right? There you go. He's English. He gets the green link, right? To Alexander Arnold. Gets him on 10 cam. I'm probably not going to keep him there. I'm trying not to. But at least he's, getting a green link for now. And should I go for... I think I'm going to have to go for Sterling. There we go. It's not that great of a draft, but at least I'm getting the chemistry. And I'm going to go for Havertz. Too bad they got knocked out of the Europa. It was a good game. I mean, Inter was dominating at first, but second half, Bayern started playing really, really well. So, yeah, that's actually a pretty good game. Pretty exciting to watch.
Pepe twice imagine.
And then I'm going to go for Rashford for sure. Yeah, I'm going to go for Rashford. I'm going to play him here on lower chemistry. Oh man, these are all
Rashford.
garbage. These are all garbage, man. We're getting a bunch of trash players now. And as I say that, we get Mbappe. We also get Mason Greenwood. But I'm gonna have to go with Mbappe, right? I don't think it's really a question there. Basically the same chemistry. So I'm gonna just have Mbappe there instead.
Mbappe.
That. And on this one, I'm gonna have to go for Lionel Messi. Right? I know he has better cards, but you know when you see Messi, you have to take him. You know. And here, I'll go for Fernandinho. Yep. And there we go. Two Brazilian CDMs. Neymar's now in 10 chemistry.
Overmars.
All right. Trash. It is what it is. Uh, Basically gonna wrap up the draft. To be honest, he's probably yeah. Oh, Davies. I have to go for Davies. I probably might go in as a super sub. Can't really fit him right now. And
Game's dead now.
it is dead.
My nigga days. My nigga Davies.
Okay, well, all right. So I think that's as good as it can get, really, right, for this draft. I mean, I don't really want to have two goalies, but I mean, actually, hold on, let me do this. Here we go, and let's see the manager. Someone good, and I don't think anyone really helps. Yeah, I don't really have any players from the
Davies at
Bundesliga.
ST better than Robertson.
Oh yeah, Davies, he's better than Robertson for sure. In the game, not in real life. I'm sorry, but Robertson's still the best in real life, in my opinion. Davies is really good though, really good young talent. But let's see.
In
I don't
real
think.
life as well fuck you mean.
Yeah, for sure, bro. For sure, better in real life as well. Not yet. Could be. Could be. He's really good. Could be potentially, for sure. Davies might be better than Robertson, but he's not yet. He's not there yet, for sure. But yeah, it's nothing new really. So I have to do the icon moments, objectives. I mean, it's trash as pack anywhere. As a prime gold player, it's gonna give me nothing. Most likely, got a complete gold, week 4 gold.
Second best LB in the world.
Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. Second best one, I could see that. Second best left back for Davies. Yeah, I could see that. But yeah, I mean there's nothing really much to do here now. So I'm probably gonna end the stream here. Uh, so yeah, so if you liked it, after you watch the video, you know, subscribe, like the video, and yeah, anything helps. So
Top 5 LBS.
top 5 left backs before I leave. I have to say Robertson's number 1, Davies is number 2. I would say that, huh, Ferland Mendy's really good too, right? Not just in the game, but he's really good for Real Madrid. I don't think he's there yet, but he's also really good, right? And right now there aren't many good left backs because Jordi Alba is also not. I wouldn't say he's top 5 anymore, right? He's honestly he's been in decline for a long time. So I would say number 1 Robertson, number 2 would be um Davies. Then number 3, I would actually say number 3 could be Cancelo, because I know in FIFA Cancelo is right back, but City plays him at the left back because they have Walker, and he's actually been doing extremely well.
Zinchenko.
Okay, F. No, Cancelo's a really good left back. Cancelo's a really good left. When he plays at left back, he's really good, right? So I would say Cancelo, and then honestly, I can't even think of the last two, right? Mendy maybe. Tierney's really good. I also think he's not
Then
there yet.
Chilwell and Saka.
Okay, Chilwell? No, I don't think Chilwell's top 5. Saka's good, but again, he lacks. And same with Tierney. I don't think he's there yet. I think he needs to. I think he could be fantastic, but he's not there yet, right? Um, but yeah, I mean, top three are for sure. I think. Uh, I mean Robertson, uh, Davies, and then Cancelo when he plays left back. Semedo has also played left back, and he did really good there. I would probably include him in the top five if he plays, when he plays left back. He's obviously a better right back. I would definitely say Semedo's in the
Marcelli.
top five right backs. See Marcelo, because he's trash now. He's absolutely garbage. Now he is. He's hit in history one of the best ones. Now trash. But yeah, that's probably gonna be everything for today. Uh, there isn't really much to do. I'll be back tomorrow if there's a new SBC.
Roygalon.
Roussillon, Roussillon's alright. I mean, he's better in FIFA than he's in real life, right? He's just okay. He's not that fantastic. Reguilon, you mean Reguilon from Sevilla? No, yeah, he's good. He's good, right? But again, he's not top five. He's not top five yet, right? So
Reguilon.
yeah, I know, Reguilon. Yeah, he's good. He's not that fantastic, right? Real Madrid should have kept him though, right? I don't think why they gave him out to Sevilla like that. Definitely much better than Marcelo, right? Yeah, Mendy's still better, but they should have kept him at least as a sub, right? Give him more playing time, you know. He's a lot of he's young too, so he has a future, you know. But yeah, I mean that's gonna be it. That's gonna be it for today. I actually gotta go do something now anyway, so I'll catch you guys tomorrow. If not tomorrow, definitely Thursday for rewards. Solom's probably gonna be joining me on Thursday for rewards. So yeah, I'll catch you guys next time.